So I am back and I'm going to be reviewing my UV LED nail lamp. Again, it is an Amazon buy and it just cost me $19.99, which I think it was a good thing. So this UV lamp is a 60-watt lamp and it comes with a USB power cord. Super handy. You can even use this with those power banks, which are like emergency power banks that you get for when usually they get it for laptops or cell phones when they're you know that they may lose power and can't just plug into the wall of your car. So that makes it super handy and it makes it travel friendly. Also, it has a digital display and 3 settings: 30, 60, and 90. It has a infrared sensor, so it'll turn on automatically when you place your hand in. Keep in mind it turns on whatever setting you used it last. So I had it on 90 last. I said I use it there, and then I put my hand in again, it's going to turn on 30. So you have to remember that, because if you know that you need to have it for less time, you need to change it out if you had it on 90 or whatever you're doing. You have to just keep that in mind. Okay, and it has 15 pieces at the bottom, 15 lights, 3 for each finger or nail plate, because it's really what we're trying to dry out here. And it says low heat in the description. Don't think because it says low heat it's gonna avoid the spikes. The heat spikes are controlled by whoever is operating the equipment, okay, and the hand placement. And then it is very compact and sturdy. It is pretty sturdy. I mean, you could put some weight on it and it feels good. It's not like you think this is going to break as soon as you, I don't know, drop it or something, which you don't have to be dropping it, but it could happen. And why do I say that? Because I just kind of picture, if you're someone that likes to take it with you to do services at people's homes, or just your friends, or you're you're just the person that likes to store it in a drawer, it will resist things like that. And when we're using the light, if we are beginners, we may feel like it's not working, it's not drying the product completely, because you touch your nails and they're still a little bit wet, and then you applied another coat and the top coat is wet, but you have like a mushy soft jello filling in your nail. So what's happening then is, because the time is going to vary based on the brand that we are using. For this machine, and in my experience, I've used it with D&D or CND, I've used it with Young Nails, and I've used it with something called Gelish from Amazon. And at the very beginning I was having issues because I didn't understand what was happening, and I wasn't following the manufacturer instructions, and keeping in mind that my lighting may not be the one that they're advising to be used. And I say advising because it seems like it's just a matter of adapting. Sometimes you have to leave your hand there longer or cure it more times. It's going to depend on the brand. What has helped me a lot lately is applying thinner coats. That has been great. And I just honestly just leave it a little bit extra time, unless I'm doing what they call a freeze. It's just a quick one there because I'm going to do like a line, and I want to make that line a little bit darker, and I don't want the product to just shift around. So just thinner coats. Read the instructions of the manufacturer for the brand that you're working with, and practice. Like if you buy a new product and you have to do someone else's nails, or your nails to be somewhere, you're at risk of that not working out that first time. It's a matter of getting used to, I guess. And then if we have a sticky coat, you know, you did your nails, they look so pretty, and you start walking around and all of a sudden you see you have lint or dust particles on your nail, or you touched your nails and there's a sticky layer, you forgot a step, or you didn't know this step existed, which is what some companies call swipe. It's a product that they sell. For example, Young Nails has it. It's exactly called swipe, and you apply it with a lint-free swipe and remove that sticky layer. Some people just use rubbing alcohol. They remove the sticky layer, and some people even create their own swipe. You'll have to look that up on YouTube University. What else do we have to keep in mind? The hand placement is super, super important that we learn how to place our hand. And since I am being very clear of me not being a professional, you know, nail tech at the time, who knows, placement. The first few times that I used this, that I was using it even with my daughter, I was having issues with drawing the thumb. If we weren't placing our hand in properly, I didn't even look at the lighting in there. And, you know, practice makes perfect. So lately I can apply on all mine. I was leaving my thumb for last, but I'm like, wait, but my hand fits there. And now I'm not. I apply all my product on my 5 fingers, and I can put it in there and it'll dry it fine. If my nails were too long, I can see that this thumb is sticking out. I already know I'm gonna have to go in again, just, you know, cure my thumb all by itself. So if you're servicing other people, you have to teach them how to put their hand in, but also you have to see, because it's gonna vary depending on the length of the nail. If the nail is like an extremely long nail and a stiletto, you know, a stiletto ends in the point, so it's gonna be like, no, it's gonna be totally different. So you need to be aware of what's happening and not blame the customer completely, because, or your friend or your sister or your mother, whoever it is, or the machine. We have to figure it out. We have to study what we have and try to work it. So my UV LED nail lamp from Amazon, $19.99. I feel it works fine. I feel it's going to last me a very long time. And the only thing that I will say is that if I do not know if this will heat up if I were using it like for like 6 hours, I don't know, a client every hour or so. I do not know, because that's not the use that I have had with it. But at $20, it's worth the try if you're someone that's going to be that busy, and you can try it out. And if it doesn't work, you just return it. Amazon makes it super easy. You should probably drop it off at some UPS store or something like that, and you're good. It's not going to be that hard. Yeah, I think it works. It's super handy. It's travel friendly. You can store it basically anywhere. It's sturdy, and